go to the back. The trunk.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Can't unlock the door. It's the auto is not standard, so you can't unlock.
Yeah, he called 911.
They got the back. Get the back.
Stand up and take it. There you go. Hey, go to the back. Joey, climb to the back. Go to the back. Go to the back.
Go to the back.
Go to the back. Watch your hands. Watch your hands. Watch your hands. Hey, hey. It's okay. It's all right.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
How did this happen?
It's okay. We're going to help. We're going to help. Go to the back.
Alonso! Did you open it? Oh, Jesus.
Under the seatbelt.
Oh, poor lady.
Somebody's screaming. Is that her?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Now the water's coming in.
Oh my God. It's tilted. Oh Lord. Oh God. Oh no, Jesus. Nate, move. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay. The driver's still inside. The glass is broken.
Oh God.
Okay. Submerged.
Jesus! Where's the water? No! No! Thank you, Lord! No! Jesus!
Okay, she got out.
Oh, God! Oh, thank you, Lord! Did they get her out? Go got her!
Allá, métela allá. No tragan agua y no rastró. Métela más alladito. ¡Gordo, gordo! ¡Ay, Dios santo! ¡Ay, Dios santo! ¡Lo mató! ¡Ay, muchacho, pero se le hicimos! Se mató el gordo, parce. Dios mío. Ahí abajo, luego. El gordo es güey, gordo. Muchachos, se les dijo, son cerca.
Passengers are advised that weather conditions may change later today.
Weather change? Everyone's still outside. It's green. This way. Inside. Everyone's just trying to carry on. Wow, check that out.
Passengers are advised to remain inside until further notice.
They're keeping everyone inside now. Rough now. That was the biggest one yet.
Drop. Moving forward. You okay? Forward, man. Forward. Oh, you okay?
What happened? Jesus Christ. Turn that truck off.
Lay down, bro. Stay lay
Hey,
down.
hey, don't move.
Stay lay down. Stay lay down.
Don't move.
Stay lay down, bro.
Tem gente pendurada, gente. Não, é uma pessoa, tô vendo aqui no som da câmera, gente, ele se jogou.
Jogou porque tá pegando fogo. Meu Deus do céu! Jesus Cristo!
Chapter 3 and verse 5, it reads, "The just Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame." Before I continue, I'd like to start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David. Finna jump into this morning lesson right quick, Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, it's gonna be dealing with the judgment of the Lord. All right, you know, it comes, all right, in a myriad assortment of ways. All right, you could be delivered. All right, you could be destroyed. All right, it's all, you know, in the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, so I showed you a couple of compilations. All right, with disaster. All right, when it strikes, all right, some individuals walked away, all right, with their lives, some didn't. All right, and again, you know, man's goings of the Lord, what's that other one? Psalm 68 and 20, the issues of death, all right, or of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So it is what it is. Psalm 68 and 20, he that is our God is the God of salvation. And unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power, the Lord belong the issues from death. All right, so the Lord can, you know, he can get you out of here in a jacked up way. All right, a horrific way. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 47 and 2, it says, go back. It says, "For the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Most High, is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth." All right, and we know Yahweh gave all the judgment to Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? So when these things take place on this earth, all right, they were ordained to take place in the heavens. All right, a fig don't fall off the fig tree without it being sanctioned from the Lord. So if you in a hot air balloon, all right, and it catch on fire while you up in the sky, you know what I'm saying? That was all judgment of the Lord, all right? And he wanted you to free fall to your death. All right, he wanted you to die falling, you know. You saw it, all right. Whether you're also when you're on the water, you know what I'm saying. We seen some individuals that was I think that was Northern Kingdom, Issachar. All right, they was swimming in some kind of water, right, and then the shit snapped. I don't know if that was a levee or what, but it snapped and it led to a mudslide, and it took one of the dudes with it. All right, and that's judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. The Lord is terrible. All right, then you also had we talked about the hot air balloon, them falling up out of there. What was that other one? The beginning. All right, the woman. All right, she's in her SUV and somehow she winds up into a body of water, but it takes men to get her up. All right, and it not just men. All right, the Spirit of the Lord got on those men to let her get up out of there, because you got to think the doors wouldn't open. All right, the windows, and she's just in the car screaming. All right, and these men are kicking through the windshield, knocking out the back window. You got women up on the pier screaming. All right, and they're all screaming for Jesus. All right, Jesus, Jesus. All right, it's all good. All right, because you know the Lord finna bring some more calamity to you people. All right, because you calling on the wrong name. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what that name does for you in the days to come. All right, this is Amos 5:18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." All right, never-ending perils. All right, you just get out of one calamity just to go into another. All right, verse 20. Shall I not? It's like it shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh shall be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it. All right, a lot of you people are being preserved for the slaughter. All right, the Lord don't want you to have no you know what I'm saying, no honorable or no easy death. Now the Lord wants you to learn it death by pain. You know what I'm saying, and 2/3 of our people, they're not gonna die honorable death. That's only reserved for the elect on this side. All right, 2 out of 3 of our people, again, they got to learn it death by pain. They're gonna go through horrific torments before that judgment comes. All right, you know the Lord is gonna bring it on them. All right, and the Lord is gonna choose their delusion. Let me get that also. All right, because for them bitches to be up in that hot air balloon, all right, it was all smiles and giggles, all right, before departure. All right, but they didn't know. They didn't know that bad news was gonna beat them home. All right, they didn't know they was gonna be free falling, all right, to their death. Isaiah 66 and verse 4, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. All right, so the Lord is gonna bring, all right, whatever terrifies you upon you in the days we're coming into. And the Lord created all the spirits, so he knows, all right, what spooks you out. All right, again, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. All right, so judgment is coming. All right, you know, you got individuals on roller coasters and shit, you know, doing that slingshot. All right, hey, the water to Yahweh Shema Shai for the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. All right, that he blessed me to be able to come into, because in my younger years, you know, I used to ride roller coasters and shit like that. You know, hey, man. But ask me would I do that shit now? Absolutely the fuck not. All right, you playing with your life, all right, in Esau's, all right, mechanical structures. All right, that shit can fall apart at any moment, all right? And it shows that Esau is a thrill-seeking child at heart, you know, to create shit that goes that fast and that high up in the air. You know, all it takes is for one malfunction, all right, and everybody's, you know, if the Lord ain't with you, you're dead, all right? But we read it. The Lord is with what goes down on this earth, all right? The Lord sanctions everything that goes down on this earth. All right, let me see. Let me find a precept right quick, y'all. I'm putting this up raw. Let me think on 1 second. All right, I'm gonna read this in Sirach 39. Start at verse 28. Gonna go on down. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right, that's also that clip I had in there. You know what I'm saying? Individual got jammed up by the pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? They was wheeling some shit in, all right, and the trailer came loose. Somehow, some way, some Final Destination shit. All right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai's Final Destination took place. All right, and the trailer came attached from the truck. All right, and then the Edomite, what appeared to be the Edomite, he tried to, you know, grab it, and then the truck smashes him into it. All right, and hey, that devil walked away from him, but he was fucked up. All right, and the Lord made that happen. He made that individual in that truck, all right, smash into him. All right, Ecclesiastes 39 and 29, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. All right, going back to the hot air balloon. All right, you know that it's a propane tank heating up a fucking air balloon, so that lets you know it's a fire hazard off the rip. All right, you got chances of a fire taking place anytime, and then you up in the sky. You know what I'm saying? The wind is blowing. You got Esau's chemtrails up there, all type of all that's up there, and then you got the chariots up there. First and foremost, all right, you got the angels of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai patrolling the skies. All right. So when you caught on fire and you had the free fall, shit, man. Teeth of beast and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. That's the key point. All right, these things were created. All right, fire, hell, death, destruction. All right, to punish the wicked to destruction. All right, death by pain. All right, that's how the Lord like it, you know, for you undesirables out here. All right, two-thirds of our people are undesirables. They're going to learn a death by pain. They're going to die horrific deaths in horrific manners. You know, these things are on the books to come. All right, let me see if I can find another one. Let me see, one more second. All right, I got one right quick. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah chapter 5. This probably be the last ones I get. All right, I'm gonna start at verse 20, and we'll go on down. It says, declare this in the house of Jacob, and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Verse 22, fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand of the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. So the Lord letting you know, like, the water is only gonna go as far as the Lord wanted to go. All right, it ain't gonna go not 1 inch, not 1 centimeter further than the Lord ordained it to go. All right, the earth and the you know what I'm saying, is in subjection to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, but let's let it continue. Verse 23. But this people, now this is talking about Israelites. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of our people, primarily on this side. You know what I'm saying? But they learn the ways of the heathen. So I'm gonna use it in a duality, you know, aspect. It said, but there's people, but it's talking about Israelites. Fuck these heathens, they don't matter. All right, but these people had the revolted and rebellious heart, meaning mind. They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, our power. They calling on Jesus. All right, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Verse 25, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. All right, verse 26, for among my people were found wicked men, they lay wait as he that set a snare, they set a trap, they catch men. All right, and you can go on down, and I'm gonna read the rest. As a cage is full of birds, so their house is full of deceit, therefore they are become great and waxing rich. All right, verse 28, they are waxing fat, they shine, yeah. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord? Yahweh Shah, shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? So you Israelites on this side, 2/3 of you're gonna get the same death of the heathen get. But the point was in verse 2 when it says, fear ye not, verse 22, when it says, fear ye not me, saith the Lord, will ye not tremble at my presence? All right, because the Lord is, he's controlling everything down here. And if you're not in fear of Yahweh Shah, just know you got a horrific death coming your way real soon, all right? And the Lord is gonna choose your delusions. He's gonna break you down. He's gonna make you cry. He's gonna take everything from you, and then he's gonna take your soul, all right? Leave your ass here, lake of fire, all right? But, that's pretty much it for the lesson. I just got off work, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to put up a video right quick. I got another video I did yesterday. I had to do a couple of edifications on that. I got that done. So I got camp, Lord willing, we're gonna sit down. Gotta sit down with the big elder. You know what I'm saying? So, a couple of videos should be up on the page here, in a couple of hours. So, Lord willing, this was edifying, flowed together and made sense. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Baruch HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect, Kwame Yasharala, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.